What's going on, everybody? I'm Awesome NES.
I'm Spring King Zach.
I'm Zelda Pro 064.
And here we are with another Purple Podcast.
Today we're talking about our favorite moments whilst recording. So
it's whilst.
it's whilst it is.
So, just to clarify, this is stuff that we've recorded on our channels, not necessarily our whole life, right?
Just, well, I thought it was going to be Purple Coin, but I guess it could be just be in our YouTube career.
Well, I mean, like
even
outside of YouTube. Because, like, me and Logan, I know, used to film stuff with our cousins.
That is true.
So, like,
do
none
of that will
count?
ever be on the internet. I guess if you have, like, a particular
really
story that you really enjoy, that's fair game.
Yeah.
Mostly I was just going to cover, like,
Purple Coin stuff.
Purple Coin and Zelda Pros.
Okay. I just wanted to...
But like I said, that's on the table.
That.
If there's anything like very specific that you really enjoyed, share our story. We're just here to share our stories.
Since I probably have the only one that's not YouTube, I'll just start with that really fast because it's a quick story. But it was the first time that I'd ever used fake blood for something. Was you know Michael?
Oh, you told me the story.
Or Rudes.
Yeah.
So we used to film things called Michael the Detective. It's one of the first things we ever filmed. They're really bad.
What?
They're really garbage.
I remember the finale.
Yeah, the finale was bad.
Oh, the finale was crazy.
This wasn't up on YouTube, was it?
No,
never,
Okay.
never. But in the second one, it was the sequel. We had another cousin of mine that was dead, and so we got some ketchup and we smeared it on his face, and we were real proud of ourselves that moment. And I think that was the first time ever filming anything that I was like actually super proud of something that I did filming wise.
Yeah,
was having fake blood, which was really big for me. That's really the only story I got outside of YouTube because all my other big moments have happened.
I have a couple
With
editing
YouTube.
stories about Timothy that I want to share real quick, and I guess it kind of has to do with the filming because we had to film it first, of course. Actually, one of them was when I helped him edit the finale of the detective, Michael the Detective, whatever. I don't know if it was actually the finale, but I do remember that it was the last episode that I remember seeing him work on because he showed me the whole series when we became.
Oh, I know which one you're talking about now.
And he was in it for this last one. I don't know if he had always been in all of them. I don't remember, but they were gonna settle things when he finally got caught. Timothy's character was, I think, the murderer or whatever, or he like stole a rose or something, I think.
Yeah.
And he finally got caught. And I think it was like the last episode because that's who he'd been looking for the whole time, and it had been his partner because Timothy was the partner in it all.
Okay, so here's the thing.
And then
clarify, this is not the same series. This is not the Michael the Detective.
Really?
I think it was, but it none of them related to each other.
It spun off, or it was like its own thing.
Yeah, like none of my videos with Michael never connected.
I thought that one did.
Mm-hmm.
Huh. Anyway, so they were gonna settle it in a duel. Because apparently that was like that's the best way. I don't know why they would do that because he actually got caught already. Like you are obviously the villain. But anyway, they were like, we're just gonna settle in a duel. So they came back to each other, and Timothy's character was like supposed to be like a wacky, anti-hero, not even anti-hero. I don't remember like what the word is for it. Foil, I guess, to foil to Michael's character.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so, like, they're back to each other. He's like, we're gonna go on the count of 3. So he goes, 1, 2, and Michael turns around and goes, just bam. And then Timothy's Timothy's character like notices, turns around really fast before like anything happens, and all of a sudden it just like jolts completely stiffly and falls like right over.
It was
and then,
the most realistic.
It looked
gunshot
so
death.
real. I was like in awe and shock.
And the last scene is just Michael dancing.
Yeah, he's like dancing over his dead body. It was wild. I was like, this is crazy. It looked like he just died.
Yeah, that was the most realistic gunshot death I've ever done.
It was crazy because he like stiffened and then just like flaccidly hit the ground. It was like crazy. But that was funny.
Yeah,
and then and then this isn't too long afterwards, we were filming the first episode of Neo Phantasma and edited the first episode of Neo Phantasma. I think you know where this is going.
Yeah.
We did our best to edit it to look as good as possible. There's a part where we're using a gun, and Tristan's character, or no, it was his character. Timothy's character pulled the trigger, and the screen just flashes white with a gun sound effect. Mm-hmm. But to us, that was like earth-shattering, like game-changing, that we can use guns and make it look, make it work, or whatever. And he was like, yes, that's exactly what we needed it to do. Yeah. He was so hyped.
I was just like,
oh man, that was the best.
Because that was the first time that I'd ever seen sound effects used in movies, like for things that we'd done. So it blew my mind. And yeah, that's the same sound effect I used in that thing I filmed with Michael.
That's right. Yeah.
That was the last thing me and Michael ever filmed together.
That's crazy. But that was just something I wanted to throw out there because that was fun. Now I guess we'll get on to actual recording experiences. I know that you had one earlier, but that you mentioned. So, in terms of like what my favorite experience
I would say, hold on, you probably don't have to do your favorite.
I definitely know what my least favorite was.
Oh.
I don't know if this is the kind of...
like, go ahead. Because I'm curious to actually hear what
let's go through our least favorite and our favorite.
Yeah, favorites and least favorites.
Okay. Least favorite day of filming ever was when we filmed the middle 2 episodes of Neo Phantasma Season 2.
Yeah, those... Yeah,
that was so bad because a few of us kept getting distracted. I know that I got distracted a couple times. It was super hot.
We were getting
dead of summer
by deer ticks too.
July, August, sometime around then.
Yeah.
We'd been bitten by bugs. We'd been rolling around on the ground from fight scenes and stuff. So we were covered in dirt and fake blood and stuff. So people were just sitting around. This one person, whose name I will not mention, drank all of the water within the first 2 hours of filming. And so by the time that we actually started getting thirsty, we had nothing to drink.
And by the way,
we just had a giant cooler.
We were about a 20-minute walk from my house to get water.
We went out somewhere so we could film in a different location, and we just had to lug around this giant cooler of ice because there was nothing else in it. We loaded it with ice and drinks, and someone drank all of the water. So we were getting hot. We had nothing to drink. We were mad at each other because people were getting distracted. We had bug bites. We were covered in dirt. It was horrible. Yeah. That was terrible.
That was the same day the finale of the FNAF musical by Random Encounters came out. Because I remember on our 20-minute walk back to my house, I was watching it the whole way there.
I don't remember that, but I do remember like shouting at you about something like, just stop or something. Because we were still not in a good mood on our way back.
Yeah, no, that was a terrible filming day. I'll have to agree with you that was probably my least favorite day of filming as well. That I can think of at the moment. I might think of one later, but that for sure is one of the tops.
Yeah, that is one of the...
That's crazy. I actually can't think of any moment that I just was like, ugh.
You haven't filmed a lot with us, though, like on bigger projects.
I know. It's weird. I'm actually looking at our channel right now.
You were like in Later. That's like the only big project you've been in. Other than My Best Friend Is My Dad.
Yeah.
And we've had a lot of fun filming My Best Friend Is My Dad.
That's actually one of my favorite recording moments is in the first episode, just being able to rent that apartment.
I loved recording the first episode. I was barely even in it, but...
It was just so much fun. TJ... Not TJ.
TJ, the person,
not the character,
not the
person.
Yeah, TJ, for people that don't know, is the guy that plays Hendrix.
Yeah, he was a blast to film.
He's hilarious.
He was so funny, and
we had to hype ourselves up for him. We had to hype him up to say "Tough Juff" again because every time he tried to say it, he'd break down into complete laughter.
Yeah, Tough Juff.
So we were just sitting there chanting "Tough Juff,
Tough Juff, Tough Juff,"
and it was just a lot of fun. We
Gosh,
just had...
I have this little video on my phone of like the end of that breakdown because Timothy was laughing so hard he was having to wipe his eyes because he couldn't film anymore because he was laughing.
Oh my gosh, it was so funny, especially when he just randomly shouts out
Tequila Jaguar!
Tequila Jaguar. Well, what made it even funnier was there was a woman next to us that I'm sure was hearing all of this.
I guarantee she was hearing
If you ever hear this, and I'm sure you won't, but if you do, thank you kindly for dealing with us.
Yeah,
and the pizza rolls. She gave us pizza rolls.
She did give us pizza rolls.
But it was just great because that was the first time we spent money to go out to a new location.
Get a location.
And it was also just a new location.
It was funny. It was a gas station. I don't know if we've actually really talked about this, but it was a gas station.
Yeah,
it was scary when we first got there. But then we were like, you know what? This is exactly where someone like Hendrix would live.
We were like, is this the place?
Now the inside was really nice.
It was very nice.
really nice.
So,
but like the actual surrounding area was really sketchy.
It was kind of sketchy, and we were very confused. But yeah, it was really nice to just be able to do something so different.
Go check out My Best Friend Is My Dad.
It's
by the time
worth
this comes out, the first 3 episodes should be out.
Episode 3 is amazing. Definitely go check it out. If
we
you
just
not.
released that this Friday.
Yep.
Or this past Friday. So.
Some other good moments would be, I know it happened today, but having the green screen was just awesome.
I was like, oh, that's spoilers, but then I was like, you know
spoilers.
what? It's not spoilers if you follow us on Instagram or Twitter or in our Discord.
Yeah.
Yep, we got a green screen.
Go follow us on all those things.
So we did things with green screens today.
And that was fun. Just the idea of having a green screen is so cool and neat.
It opens up entire new universes.
Yeah. Also, the film scene in Neo Phantasma, I think that was really fun to record.
Wait, which scene?
At the inlayer, the rain scene.
Oh, the rain scene.
At the final fight. I think that was really fun.
That rain came out of nowhere, and then it stopped the second we were done filming that scene.
That is really cool.
It was perfect timing.
Yep.
Could have been better.
It was also just because me and Logan were talking about it. Like,
a couple like a week before.
Yeah,
like
a week before.
Wouldn't it be cool to finish this fight up? Like, finish this movie up with a big fight scene in the rain?
And it happened.
And
it was just so cool.
Not only that, but it was a thunderstorm. Like, you could see the lightning in the background. You could hear the thunder roar a few times.
Yeah.
It was cool.
Those are some. I'll probably think of a few more later.
So, Logan never got to his favorite.
Oh, yeah.
Part.
You didn't. Talk about favorites.
Shoot, one of my favorites. Like I said, well, I was trying to think of my favorite. That's one of my least favorite popped in my head. Gosh, we filmed so much that like it's kind of hard to like immediately pick one favorite. But I do think that one of my tops would be the first day filming the original Neo Phantasma, like season 1 Neo Phantasma episode 1, because we couldn't focus. But that's what made it so fun. Yeah. And we have so many bloopers of trying to film it. But like the thing is, we were actually having fun. Like we weren't getting mad that we weren't focusing. We were just like enjoying ourselves while we were working on it. And there's like some of the bloopers you can see just like how happy we are to be working on something together, and then like we're just sitting there laughing. There's just multiple takes of us just laughing so hard about just some really stupid stuff.
I've got one scene on my computer, and you'll remember this when I talk about it now, but there's one part where you're just laying in the bed, and you get the stupid face on your you get the stupid look on your face, and you like lean up off the bed and go, Nathan, it doesn't have to be like this, and then like Tristan shoots a gun at you, he's like, yes it does, and then I turn the camera towards Tristan, he goes, city folk can't like country folk, and then he just shoots at the camera.
City folk can't date country. I do remember that.
It was so funny, but like I just the scene literally starts with you just going. Nathan, it doesn't have to be like this.
I do remember that.
It was so funny. Those were the kind of moments we had when we started filming Neo Phantasma.
Yeah.
We still have those moments.
Hardly.
Well, while you're still thinking of your favorite, I think I know my favorite things that we filmed on the channel. Which, a lot of me wants to say Neo Phantasma because I've loved filming Neo Phantasma. But honestly, when I think of like what was the most fun for me to record, I really had a good time recording how it actually happened.
Oh yeah,
I
kind of forget about how it actually happened.
I do too, because it's a dead series on our channel now, and we keep saying we'll bring it back and restore it, and we haven't. But we need to, because we have Zach now.
That is true. He hasn't even been introduced into it.
Yeah, but I don't know why I have so much fun. Probably because one, they're really easy to film.
They were.
But two, it's just the sarcasm behind it.
Yeah.
Just the whole sarcasm behind the whole point of the videos. It's just, I just really enjoyed that. And then we brought Rodney into it, and I was really excited about that. And then, like, I kind of didn't know where I was going with Rodney at that point, because Rodney's storyline has changed, like, 5 or 6 times. Mm-hmm. And so, we finally have somewhat of a conclusion to his storyline now. But, like, it was weird, because, like, he had his own storyline and how it actually happened. And it was, like, I enjoyed doing the Nintendo one. And I enjoyed doing the Fire and Ice one. And then, like, I enjoyed doing Mega Man as well, the Capcom, but I was just kind of like, where are we going with this? And that's kind of when I started losing interest in how it actually happened. But filming that very first one was just a blast. I had so much fun with that.
Yeah, that's what got us started to making like videos on the channel.
It's the very first video on our channel if you haven't seen it.
And that's like we were talking about. That's what made us make this channel as well, because we were talking about it in the pool shortly after Nintendo's E3 that year. It was terrible.
It was such a bad E3.
It was so bad.
Oh my gosh. Apparently it's not the worst E3. Apparently the one where they announced Wii Fit was really bad, but...
You know, a lot of the recent videos we've done has involved a little bit less filming. I mean, I kind of feel like we're filming things all the time, but like I'm looking at everything.
Yeah, I know, it's
and
really
it's
weird.
like we're playing a lot of... It's like streams, and then there's like podcasts, of course. And then there's like Spider-Man Saves the Bank.
Spider-Man Saves the Bank.
I take it all back. That was my favorite moment ever in the history of
Not gonna
history.
lie, it was pretty fun.
I didn't feel quite the same way. I had no idea what we were doing, and I couldn't.
Well, that's just it. I didn't either.
Yeah,
but I was having a blast.
I don't know if you guys
the
can
thing
tell
is,
or
is
not,
my
but-
brain couldn't like wrap around it to understand enough to even enjoy myself.
I don't know if you guys could tell or not, but we made that video in like 5 minutes.
We did. None of it was scripted. None of it was planned.
We just took it in 3 shots.
It just kind of happened.
It did just kind of.
We improv'd it in 3 shots and then put those 3 shots together into one video. That's why some of the camera angles look really weird, because we only did it in 3 shots.
But yeah, it's weird. I'm looking through this and I'm like, there's not a ton of filming that we did, which is odd because I feel like we film a lot, but
We haven't had a lot of more serious content.
Not even just more serious,
Not
like
even
just like
serious,
filming,
just,
just
like-
in general. There's only a few here. Like I can see, like there's a big break here because we have. Oh, here's some we filmed. We got Good Cop, Bad Cop, and then we have the next one is No Timothy 3. Next one is Mega Man vs. Link, and the one after that is City Escape Lyrics. And then there's still another one shortly after that with movie titles too.
movie titles was fun.
I'll say every Friday has been something that we've recorded, other than the Friday.
Well, see, not
before
all of
last.
those are. Not every Friday is something filmed though. Because see, we have this Friday here I'm looking at was the Banjo-Kazooie doing blindfolded play.
That was a Friday upload?
Yeah,
That was a
and then
Friday.
increasingly verbose memes was a Friday.
But those are very few though. Although we did just have music go up last Friday.
Yeah.
The Friday before last Friday, because this is the Monday after
Well, here's
my best friend.
okay. Here we go.
With
We
my
got
dad,
got Tubis, followed by Pirate X, followed by My Best Friend Is My Dad, followed by some bot script, and all that stuff's filmed. And then Spider-Man Saves the Bank. That's all filmed.
Yep.
I don't really know if I've like really enjoyed working on the bot scripts. That's why they've kind of come out slowly because like even though we're provided with a script to go off of. Good Cop, Bad Cop.
I liked Good Cop, Bad Cop. The other ones are kind of meh.
Yeah. Good Cop, Bad Cop was really the only really fun one to do.
Yeah.
I felt like
Everybody clam down.
the cooking one was a good
okay.
one, but like it wasn't really all that fun to film.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Okay, no, I kind of forgot we did this. Dear Timothy.
Dear
the
Timothy
Lonely
was
Island parody.
fun.
That was kind of fun.
That was pretty fun.
I did enjoy it.
I don't know if I'd put it like in my tops, but it
Oh,
was
probably
definitely.
not. No, okay. My top video: How it feels to play Pod of Desires.
Oh my gosh, that's so good. That was so good.
I forgot that's on this channel.
I'm
Yeah,
glad
it
we
is.
made that because it was good.
Me too. And that just happened randomly. You and me were just hanging out, and we were dueling. And I guess I banished something off of Pod of Desires, and I was just like,
Yeah, you just kept going, not even thinking about it, and then you're like, "Oh shoot, that's not how that works." And I'm like, "But what if we made a video about how if that is how that works?"
definitely how it feels sometimes.
So have we all gone through our favorite and least favorite already? Well, Zach hasn't said a least favorite.
And I haven't really said one of my like. I mean,
Like, if
My
I was to
absolute
say a
favorite.
least favorite, it'd probably just be one of the bot scripts.
Really, not tonight when we were filming a surprise thing that's not out yet.
I didn't want to mention that.
I mean, we can still mention it without like giving anything away because there
guess.
is
I don't know.
I mean, we talked about that. We
because
filmed
one of
stuff on the green
my
screen.
one of my new favorites is something we did last week, which we can't talk about on here, but like the end of that, filming the end part of that is really cool. I can't wait for you guys to see that. That'll probably be in November, but it is.
Actually, I don't think so. I think that will be this month.
It'll be either this month or in November, but
If it's this month, then it's this Friday.
Yeah, the Friday after this podcast. Yeah, I mean, the only reason I didn't enjoy tonight was because I really wasn't.
you did though, because that's the first time we were doing a green screen. You said you had fun in front
No,
of
no,
the green
no,
screen.
no, no. I enjoyed the first part, what we just finished, like less than an hour ago. I was just kind of like, eh.
Well, you're kind of like about that whole
I'm about that whole thing. So that's why I was about. But also, I just didn't do much.
That's true.
And that's okay. But I mean, that's okay. So that was my thing. Extraordinary. You remember that?
Yeah.
Oh, that's bad. That was not.
We're not gonna talk
I didn't even see it.
I watched that, and it took everything I had not to just like, guys, this sucks.
We're not
I didn't want to make you guys feel
that.
bad, but it sucked.
So I just couldn't get them to participate the way I needed. Like, it turned into a when Logan's not kind of video, and it wasn't supposed to.
Yeah. You know, with the green screen, we probably
When
make that a little bit
Logan's
better,
not.
but we're not gonna do it.
Hey, those videos were fun to make. Me and Tristan, we made some fun ones. The thing is, after we made so many, though, they stopped being fun because we were running out of ideas of stuff to do. And so what ended up happening is we made it a lore-based series, and now the Wins Logan's Not series is now lore for Purple Coin.
Yep. No Timothy was fun.
Yeah.
That was
I got hurt bad.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was a fun time.
Is the first one when you and me fell?
Yeah.
Oh, that hurt. Hooked on the field.
Yeah.
We should talk about times that we've been hurt while filming.
I think we've got plenty of those.
When I fell down the rock
That's
pile
the immediate one that
death.
popped into my head. Yeah.
Episode 2 of Neo Phantasma, I tumbled down this giant, sharp rock pile. And that freaking hurt.
Yeah.
But
it looks good,
really good.
Oh, you don't see it in the movie, but when it was raining, I fell and ate crap. You can see me stumble because we retook it, and it was the point where I ran up to, I think it was you. Yeah, it was you, Logan. I ran up to you, and you can see me stumbled. But that was the second take we took of that, because the first time I ran up, slid, and face planted into the ground.
I remember that now.
And that was not fun.
I punched Timothy in the face while we were filming a fight scene for Neo Phantasma.
Yep.
Yeah.
Episode 4.
Yep. And then I'm trying to think of a time that I got hurt badly. Oh, that's Timothy. Number one. I fell over. We were holding the bucket on our heads, and then we fell.
We had that laundry bucket over there.
My teeth gritted against each other as we hit the ground, and I hit my head on the cabinet. So like, my head was hurting, and my teeth were like.
You took more hurt than I did.
My teeth felt horrible after that. Like, I remember sitting there like licking my teeth, trying to like make the feeling go away, because I was like,
I don't remember getting hurt that bad. I just remember we fell, but
it was mostly my teeth. Like, my head didn't even bother me that bad because my teeth were like, I have sensitive teeth already, and like that feeling, it's like still haunts me. But I think I figured out what probably my favorite filming moment was.
Oh, okay.
It's one of the more like serious ones, but it is Ian and Nathan versus Jonathan in episode 10. I know that I said that was one of my least favorite days of filming, but it also had one of my favorite moments, because that fight scene is one of my favorite fight scenes. It looks good, I think, and it was just fun to film because it was like an actual intense and serious battle, and we were sitting there using the fake blood and stuff, and we were choreographing,
really well in that video,
and we were choreographing really well, and it was just fun to make that fight.
Yeah. Oh man. Yeah, good times. So Logan, you know me and Zach used to stream a lot in the dorm, and then we still stream on here. So in all the streams that you've been in, what's been your favorite stream, and what's been your least favorite stream?
Dragon Quest was least favorite.
The one that we did the other week.
Yeah, that was all kinds of a mess. And then my favorite is honestly probably one of the early ones back on your channel.
Oh, like Odyssey or Forces?
Maybe one of the times when we first exploded.
Well, that'd be Odyssey, the very first stream.
It was, I guess, like when just a ton of people showed up.
Yeah, that was...
Because that was really fun.
Our first Undertale stream,
I wasn't even around very much for the Undertale stream.
You were there, because we were at your aunt's house.
Oh, that's right, I was there.
And we just exploded, and like...
I do remember that.
We were like, if we can get to like 300 subs tonight, guys, we'll make a new album. and
that was fun.
And we got like 20 subs that night.
We got quite a few.
I did really. Oh no, you know what? I think my favorite is when Mario Maker 2. Or Mario Maker, just our regular Mario Maker, and we got rated at the end of it.
Oh, that was adorable.
Because it was just fun, though, because people were showing up and giving us levels and suggestions the whole time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And I really liked that.
Yeah, I enjoyed almost every single stream on Timothy's channel. I think streaming was a huge highlight of YouTube for me, personally.
Like in the dorm.
Yeah, in the dorm. It was just so much fun.
It's a little different now, streaming.
Yeah,
it doesn't feel the same.
I don't know why.
I think it's mostly because like less people are showing up. I don't know why.
No, it's not even that.
It kind of
like,
is.
It's a little bit of that, but at the same time, it's like I'm not connecting with the games as much for some reason.
Yeah, no, it's different.
Because like we were playing Punch Out and that was fun, and we played Mario Galaxy and that was super hype, and I don't know what else did we Pikmin. The first episode of Pikmin was fun. After that, maybe even the second one was okay.
It was like when we hit the third one. And the third one was the last one we did.
Yeah.
That's when it was just,
and I was just kind of like,
kind of tired of this now.
Yeah, but it started out fun. I don't know. It's very odd, and I don't know.
It feels completely different now.
Yeah.
And I do think that some of it is because we don't have as many people coming. Like, it didn't matter what stream we were doing, we'd usually have a big audience. Like, there was never a time when we didn't have at least one person there.
Yeah.
But we have streams now where, like, no one shows up.
Yeah. Also, I think it's consistency. I know this is a different topic to what the videos...
Well, we're talking about our least
yeah.
and most favorite recording moments. And
I think it's also because we're not doing it regularly.
that's also
I think that's one of the big things.
Yeah.
Feeling-wise. Is because we would stream like 3, maybe 4 times a week.
Yeah. Yeah, we would stream every Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday, and sometimes Friday night.
Yeah. So, I think that was also it. Just getting into that groove of streaming and, interacting with the peeps.
Yeah.
That was a lot of fun. But
also, just something about being in the dorm.
Something about being in the dorm.
You're right.
I just miss being on
for
campus.
real.
You're right.
Let me tell you.
We would sit around and play Yu-Gi-Oh! Forever while watching Yu-Gi-Oh! GX, and I think Yu-Gi-Oh! GX carried me through Western. That was a good time.
Yeah, it's just something about being in the dorm. It was just a lot of fun. A lot of good times. Lots of the Mario stuff on camp. That happened.
It did happen.
What did we call
Super
that?
Mario University?
Yeah, Super Mario University.
That's on
That was
Logan's
cool.
channel.
That actually, you know what? That's another, like, top 5, at least. Yeah. Mostly for the elevator scene.
That was funny. Yeah.
I went back and watched that the other day and completely forgot about the elevator scene, and Zach was just there like...
Yeah.
Oh.
Looking
I
really
forgot
awkward and confused.
that happened.
Yeah. That one was good.
Yeah, that was a good one.
I really just liked the idea about it. I mean, I had fun walking around campus and doing stuff. I mean, that was fun.
We were really
but also just
riding
the
the
idea of it was... Yeah,
we were really riding Odyssey hype.
Yeah, that was... lots of Odyssey there.
Gosh, you know what?
We did that.
I didn't even think about when we were talking about our favorite videos. I didn't even think about when we made live action videos on your channel.
Yeah, like Chaos Emeralds and Zelda, Call of Duty Modern Aliens.
Nope.
That was bad.
Nope. Although I had fun.
We had fun with that one, but it was garbage. It's the most garbage video
ever
made.
Yeah. But like even like video game items and oh my gosh, I was so impressed with our video game items in real life, like at least for the first part when Tristan picks up the mushroom.
It was all good until the Zelda section.
Right.
That's when it got not good.
You're right.
That's when it got weird.
Oh my gosh.
That's when it got
Well, drunk friend
weird.
Steven.
Yeah. All kinds of crazy things happened there.
Oh man.
But yeah, I mean there's some cool things that happened. But I think that actually just kind of wraps it up for all of us. Our favorite stream. We even talked about like our favorite streams on top of our favorite
Just,
filming and
favorite
recording
videos.
times. So thank you guys for listening to us ramble for a very long time until we couldn't speak correctly anymore. Apparently.
Well, I mean that's what podcasts do, right? You just ramble for a long time, and people listen to you ramble for a long time because people like listening to other people ramble for a long time because for some reason they get some kind of sick satisfaction out of doing so.
I wouldn't say sick satisfaction. That sounds a little harsh. Because I went back and listened to... You know what? We're ending the video. Thank you guys so much for watching. We'll see you guys
in the next video.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
No.